We're going to look at this technique in action now. The technique is deceptively simple. It works by removing redundant phrases and replacing long or unnecessarily complex words with shorter, simpler ones. I'm going to take a typical sentence from a business report and I'm going to supercharge it in less than 60 seconds. Here's my sentence and here's my clock. Go. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is remove any redundant phrases or words. So a reading of, we can just change to the quantitative easing report. We don't need it. That there had been is also redundant, so I'm going to remove that too. And if something's happened since the end of last year, then it's really happened this year, hasn't it? So let's just remove that altogether. In fact, just change that to this year. So we now have the quantitative easing report indicated an increase in retail revenue this year. I'm going to change indicated to a shorter word. I'm going to change that to showed, and an increase to a rise. And let's stop the clock. We've got 9 seconds to spare. How have we done? Well, comparing this with the original, you can see it's obviously a lot shorter. The original was in fact 23 words and the second version was just 12, so we've practically halved the number of words. Have we lost any of the detail? Well, no, we haven't really, have we? In fact, we've still got the jargon in there, and this is an important point because good writing is not about removing jargon. It's about using an appropriate level of language. In this particular case, if we assume that we have an expert audience, then we're going to want to leave the jargon in, but that doesn't mean that the writing style itself has to be really heavy and difficult to process. And in fact, as we've seen, it's usually the words in between the jargon that cause the real problems, and so we have reduced that number of words. And as a result, this sentence will take the reader much less brain power to process, freeing up vital mental energy for them to spend focusing on your message.